Okay, we can keep this. Thalia on 2, Cathar on 3. Could be the mirror here. Play you out first, that's fine. Red. Bankbuster. Alright, we'll get Thalia going first. Wasn't sure immediately if play out on white pretty safely. Wasn't sure if it's going to be the mirror or control, but looks like control, so we'll definitely get Thalia in there. Start attacking them as soon as possible. Third land. More red. Intentionally more red over more blue, which is kind of interesting, I would say. Let's drop the Aspirant. Nothing to target with the Cathar. That's interesting. I think they actually want to kill the Thalia more, so I'm going to put it here. Because I think attacks on them is very annoying. They take it all, though. Okay, I'm fine if they kill the Aspirant. I think Thalia is more valuable. They just take their free draw. Okay. Fourth land. It's blue now. Double blue, double red. No double white yet. Fable comes down. Good Cathar target if we don't hit land. We don't. Raffine versus this, though. Yeah, man. The Cathar is valuable because it does delay a sweeper this turn, which is pretty good. Raffine is valuable, but I think keeping them off of sweeper is perhaps even more valuable. Let's do it like this. I'm still convinced they want to take out Thalia over the Aspirant, at least for another turn. When it drops to 13. Because if they go land, attack, they have 6 mana. That's enough for burn down the house or Doomscar, whatever they have, even with Thalia on the field. So I think we take that little bit of mana away from them. Okay, opponent discards 2 lands. 5th land comes down. No sweepers this turn, though. It's not even double white. Hanada, okay. They might not run sweepers. It might just be Magma Opus. Okay, well, this is a little unfortunate, but we can connive some good attacks here. So we can get in there with the Aspirant, attack with 2 and make Thalia big 2. That's pretty good. I think that's how we do it here. They want to keep their Hanada, so let's try to force them not to. Attack with 2. Connive here. Alright. We hit the land. Intrepid Adversary is going to be really good. We don't need all of them, probably, though. We can drop off you. Might not need Wandering Emperor, although it is potentially valuable. I think it's a little too slow. And we have Thalia on the battlefield anyway. So, let's do it just like this, I think. This gives us more options. Let's do it like that. We'll keep one Adversary. Try to keep as many options open as possible. They crew you. Probably trade with the Aspirant. Okay. Makes sense. No problem. Play out our land here. Okay, more land. Okay, they Magma Opus. They get it all. Alright, nothing we can do about that. They get their 4/4. Can we get the rest of the way here? They attack, too. Interesting. No blocks. Okay, so I think they have backup Magma Opus. How do we play around that? We could just hold the Interceptor here. If we attack with both and get the Emperor down, it's a lot of damage, but it leaves us susceptible to the next one. I think we just attack with Raffine here and hold the Interceptor. We can attack with both and just lose the Brutal Cathar. Take 10 on the way back. I think that's okay. We could also just exile Hanada right now. That's pretty good as well, I think. So if we're going to do that, do we want to throw away the Brutal Cathar or not is the question. Brutal Cathar is not doing a whole lot, and we're not about to do nothing and flip, so I think that's okay. Let's throw away the Cathar. Let's make you huge. Another Interceptor is very good. Adeline's not quite right for this, and I think we'll keep backup Raffine. No, let's do it like this. Okay. Yep, we lose Cathar. Oh, that's interesting. They're gonna give away Kiki Jiki? No, they're not. Yeah, that's fine. Just like that. Let's play the Emperor now and get rid of Hanada. Spells, yeah, okay. Exile target tapped creature. Okay, so that takes them off Magma Opus this turn. They have to replay another Hanada, and then the turn after that, they can do whatever they're going to do. But this buys us a little bit more time here. A lot of land. 7. Valorous Stance. Okay, the Fiend goes down. That's fine. They say oops. Oh, they didn't pay the mana cost. Oh no, I'm sorry. Goldspan. Okay, they attack down the Emperor with 1. They attack face with Goldspan, sure. Down to 13. Now they have enough to straight up Opus this coming turn. So they'd have to pay to... Thalia's very good. Can we just get to lethal here somehow? Okay, I think we attack here, hold Interceptor. But then they just copy the freaking Goldspan and win. But we don't have an answer to that. So I guess we have to find an answer right now. Land is not it. We don't need the extra damage. Does a Lifelinker do it? Oh, we just lose to the next Magma Opus. But I think we have to, I guess. We'll probably lose this turn anyway. There's not a whole lot we can do around it. Maybe drop off Adeline. No, we can flash in the Interceptor to live here. Yeah, they make a copy. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, I think they just have us here. Oh, they take the block. Wow, okay, that's pretty interesting. And here, I think we hold the Interceptor. They iterate, that's fine. Okay, hit their land drop for the turn. 6 mana left. 8 with Goldspan. Potentially more if they copy it with Reflection. Very careful manual taps. They're leaving open blue. They want to play Hanada. And this is where we bounce it, I think. They can still attack with Dragon and replay it after combat, but this is our chance. Okay, it lands. Ooh, Brutal Cathar, wow. That could matter. Who's the worst card here? I think we do want to connive so we can trade with the token if we want to. Interceptor's very good. Adversary doesn't quite threaten lethal, I don't think. So maybe it's you. Leave Brutal Cathar in case we need it. Keep Thalia. Thalia's very annoying. Maybe we go Cathar Thalia this turn. Bounce you. They can still attack with Goldspan and replay it, which is maybe what we see here. If they do that, though, Brutal Cathar could give us the win. So they didn't attack with Goldspan. They only have 2 open. They could Dragon's Fire someone. I think we play Thalia first and then take their Goldspan and then attack with both and try to sneak through for lethal. No blocks here. They probably have Dragon's Fire, right? If we play Thalia, though, we tax them out of Dragon's Fire. Let's try it. Very close game here. It lands, we get the tax off. Oh, they can just copy with Kiki Jiki to make another dragon. Okay, that's unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about that. So do we take the dragon or do we take Kiki Jiki is the question. They do the copy now. Oh, but I think that's game, right? We just take one of the dragons and one of them gets through. I guess we take the original dragon here. I think that's the right play. We attack with both, and I guess we connive you. We connive you, they trade there. If we put it here, they have to block here, and they just lose the dragon. I guess that's a little bit better. We really don't need the land. And we're not going to deal any more damage with it. Although if we threaten lethal, then they can't trade at all. I don't think we drop off the Interceptor, though. And Thalia's pretty good, too. So let's just do it like this. We're not going to win this turn. They'll block one of the 2. Yep. They take that trade and they get it. But they drop down to 2. We go up to 13, which could matter. Another land. Let's see if they have Hanada Magma Opus. And is that enough? Fable. Ooh, we might get there. Wow. It's going to be close. They might have to just trade off Hanada here. The attack there. No blocks. I don't know if they should attack at this point. Drop down to 9. They're going to make a reflection with Kiki Jiki to make another blocker. So I think we can attack with both Thalia and Rafine. Put the counters on Thalia. And then they make a blocker. And we just eat it. And that's kind of it. How much damage do we take on the crackback? I don't think we're dead yet. Put it on Thalia. Drop off Initiate and land. I don't think they're going to kill Thalia this turn. They would have to, oh, we have to do 2 here. Yeah, okay. So it's like this. 4-3. Yep, they make the copy here. They can now block one of them, but they have to block Hanada too, which is big. Yep, the block goes there. They just chump there. They're looking for lethal on the way back, I think. But I think we'll be okay, because we have the Interceptor. Don't think we play out this land. And here. Okay. Flip to Nightside. That could matter. Opponent gets a nice little draw discard, but Magma Opus won't be enough into the Interceptor. They drop off an Iteration, which could have helped them dig for an answer. I guess they don't have enough mana for that anyway. This could be the final turn of the game. Okay, 2 attackers. No blocks here. That means they think they have an answer to Rafine. No blocks. So what is their answer to Rafine here? So if we flash in the Interceptor now, it opens us up to Opus. I think their plan is to use Opus to tap down the Rafine and get in for victory next turn. They have to have an answer to Rafine right now or they lose. If we play the Opus, the Interceptor, we still have a lot of blocker. I think we play out one of these now as a potential attacker. They can't pick off the Brute either. They cannot target the Brute. So if they have Opus, and we wait till our turn, we just win, because we play the Interceptor and bounce it. But if they have any other kind of removal here, they could have another Valorous Stance, for example. They pick this off. I think we play out one of these guys now to add another attacker. So they can Opus or Valorous Stance now if they want to. But we'll have 3 attackers left over. And if they do nothing, then we bounce whatever they play anyway. Okay, they let it land first. We will connive here. Just drop off a land, that's fine. No spells to return. And let it pass us, and now they're going to Magma Opus, and we'll bounce with Interceptor, and that will be game. They let us draw. Okay. Well, I think we still just hold the Interceptor here. We can't play it both out and the Cathar. So I think that's game. Curious to see what they have, because I would have thought... oh, I guess they're going to do it now before we move to combat. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, they want a Fading Hope. So that's not a good bounce target. No point in bouncing it. They'll just replay it. So that's fine. We would get a Connive. Is there anything we can hit off Connive? Not for 2 mana. That's worth it. So I think we just let this go. We can still play it. Interesting. Okay. 0 to the top, 1 to the bottom. They have 2 cards left over. So they copy... Wow. They copy the token. They block the Brute. They get back Goldspan. But they still need 2 more removal spells. I think we have to attack all here. It's got to be like this. Hopefully we can bounce something valuable, but it's going to be cheap, whatever they have here. They can't target the Brute. Oh. Well, it's Ward 3. Damn. What a game. Whew. I think they thought maybe you wouldn't have to pay for it. Wow. Sweet. What a battle. That was freaking awesome. A little awkward, but we can get there. Red. Okay. Well, we'll still play one of these guys on 1, I think. Play Cave on 2. We didn't necessarily have to do that. Probably should have played Cave in case we hit a second Cave here. If we don't, we're not punished for that small mistake. Adversary comes down. Is it? Is it Jawari? Sure. 3rd land. Fable. Okay. This will be interesting. Let's see if you can get there quicker. Play it on black. We need the black mana source and drop a Fiend. Uncontested. Okay, they discard of just one Fable. They keep everything else. They like everything else. Let's see. What removal do they have in the deck? They could have, like, Dragon's Fire. I don't think we block this. I don't think we care about damage that much. They got the Treasures token. That's all they cared about. Expressive Iteration here. Okay. Hit the land drop for the turn. 3 mana still open. No Dragon's Fire. Okay. Well, we could drop the Aspire in here. We could also hold Interceptor for 4, 5, 6, 7. Potentially a 7 mana turn. I think we do want to hold the Interceptor. We can start with an attack, though. Probably going to play you regardless, though. So let's do it like this. Thalia's pretty good, actually. So we might even drop off a land here. I don't think we need the damage immediately, per se. Oh, the toughness could matter. Okay, fine. Let's drop you off and go Thalia. They might have interaction right here anyway. Looks like not. I think we're going to drop Thalia this turn. It's just really good against any of their shenanigans. If they go gold spam, we're going to wish we had held up the Interceptor. And the Aspirant after combat is a little awkward. But I think this is a bit better. They can definitely go, you know, attack or land into Burn Down the House, which would be rough. But if they're screwing around with Expressive Iteration and Fable, Thalia's going to give them a tough time. Okay, passes to their turn. Fable flips. 5th land, 6 mana available. We'll see if we see a gold span this turn. Dragon's Fire, they don't like Thalia. Okay. I feel like that was the right play then. Yeah, no blocks again. They're going to get more treasure here, but we don't have a choice. Drop to 16. Okay, Dragon's Fire again. Alright. Not terrible. Otawara is interesting, but this is going to have to be an Interceptor turn. So we'll start here with an attack, I suppose. Is there any reason to hold it back? I don't think so. We do need to get rid of some of these lands. Spellbinder. Yeah, I think we're dropping off a land here. I think we play out the Spellbinder now. Rather than holding open the Interceptor. Magma Opus is definitely what I want to take. Alright, so we know part of their endgame. Wow, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8 mana this turn. They're going to have an Opus very soon. We're going to have to be ready for it. Galazeth, sure. Okay. Give you haste. Yeah, they're getting in there. Only 1. That's surprising, but okay. Yeah, they take 2. I don't think we're taking any blocks here. I think we need our creatures around. Wow. They're going to have enough mana for Magma Opus, right? 10 mana, but we'll just bounce it? Okay. Do we need the Spellbinder anymore? I guess we do. No blocks here. The Dragon's Fire you? Okay. Well, our plan is to get the Interceptor in there. Man, it's sad it gives it away if we drop one of these now. I think we keep pushing here, though. More land, man. Well, it's unfortunate because there's no way through. And I don't think we drop... I think we need both Interceptors here. Opponent takes their free block. Nothing we can do. Alright, end here. The Eye Cave of the Frost Dragon. We don't have enough to power it up, if that's what they're wondering. They iterate first. It's fine. They should know. If they know this deck, then we either have Wandering Emperor or the Interceptor. They get a Memory Deluge. Wow. They still have 8 mana. They Deluge instead. It's still really bad, and that takes up their entire turn. So, We can bounce it, force them to play it again, I guess, is what we do here. Drop off the Initiate. Could drop off the land, but I think this is fine. Okay. Bounce no Deluge. They could play it again here, but then they'll be tapped out for the turn. Yeah, opponent continuing to make a ton of mana. It's very awkward. I still don't think we trade here. We could trade the Interceptor, but it's a good attacker. We have to win somehow. I think no blocks, sadly. I think our goal is to bounce things. The Interceptor also has lifelink, which does help us in the race back. Okay, they only have Negate and Deluge left over. So we can run back Interceptor plan next turn. Let's try to drop off some of these lands. Attack with both. Let's see. Well, we could make you pretty big. Lifelink does matter this matchup. Alright, let's do it. We have to keep the Interceptor. I want to keep the Adversary, but that's actually not what we're doing here. So let's just drop both these off. Interceptor is now pretty big. Take their free block there, that's fine. When it drops to 10, do we play out either of these lands? I don't think so. I guess one of these does enable Cave, so we'll drop one of these now. End here. Hold both the Interceptor and Otawara. Deluge now, yeah, they're going to get some good answers. I think we have to save the Interceptor for the Magma Opus. Shatter Skull Smashing, wow. So if we return that, they do not have enough mana to play it. So I think we have to do that now. Do they have a counterspell to go with it? They do. Damn. Alright. Well, I think we did our best there. That was tough to play around. But that's pretty much game then. I don't think there's any top deck that gets us there after that. Yeah, they got both the counterspell and the removal spell off the Deluge, which is exactly what they needed. We'll take one draw here, but that's game. That was it. Down to 7. And yeah, we don't need to see the rest of this game. That's fine. They got us. It's okay. We're getting there, but that was a good draw they needed. And they got the Deluge off, so they earned it. Looks okay. Thalia on 2. Mana base looks solid. White. Alright. Ooh, hit that dirty 1-drop, too. Feels good. Second white by the opponent. Luminarch Aspirant. Alright. We're off to the races here. Play you on black. Means we don't get turn 3 Adeline. We're probably going to turn 3 Cathar. Oh yeah, we have the second white from the Desert of Beach anyway. Alright, we'll do it like this. Drop Dahlia. No attacks into the 2-2. Third land. Move to combat first. Okay. I think no blocks. We're planning to Brutal Cathar anyway. Hopefully initiate. Okay, a little bit backwards here. And Thalia. That's fine. I think we're still taking out the... I mean, we could get in with Adeline this turn, which is tempting. Then Brutal Cathar something next turn. Let's just Brutal Cathar the Aspirant now. We can do it after combat. Okay, let's see if they want to trade anything off here. They don't have to. I don't think they will, because they think they're the aggressor. Okay. They want a double block there. Now, we don't really care about Thalia. I think we actually want to take out the Initiate here. As annoying as a first striker is, I don't want the Initiate growing against us. So that's fine. Yeah, we'll take the Cathar here. Take the Aspirant. Opponent's left over with a Thalia. Fourth land, Crawling Barrens. No blocks. Take 2. Down to 15. Flip to Nightside. Wow, okay. So it's Wandering Emperor time. We don't have the untapped land to play around it, though. Actually, they can't Wandering Emperor because of double Thalia attacks, so they're in a little bit of a pickle here. So let's just drop Adeline. Could have Fateful Absence. Get back the Brute, but I'm okay with that. Get in for a good chunk of damage. Let's see what they have. Could be a 4-mana... Oh, it's just a Gonjo. Okay. Pay through life, sure. Take it all, though. When it drops down low. Next turn, either probably Adversary Pump Squad, although we could save the Interceptor if we think we need it for some reason. But Adversary's going to go a long way with these tokens popping out, too. Valorous Stance. Okay. Full price, 4 mana, double Thalia attacks. Let's see how the opponent plays this. I think we're going Adversary this turn. How well does the Interceptor help us race? We can flash, lifelink, and take out... I think the Adversary does us a little bit better here. Okay, opponent drops a 7. They didn't show us a 4-drop last turn. There also are attacks out of Wandering Emperor. Sun Gold Sentinel, okay. Strip a card from the graveyard. Counter goes where? Maybe on the first striker. Goes on the Sentinel, okay. That allows us to power up Cave and almost gets us the win. So I think that's actually what we do here. You're definitely getting in there. You can probably get in there just fine. We can probably just do it like this, and then power up Cave again next turn and win. Okay, they want to trade there. When it drops down to 3. A lot of land. I wonder if they do have Wandering Emperor as the last card. If they do nothing here, that'd be fairly telling. I think they've been taxed out of it all game. Counter goes on the Aspirant. They know we can just power up Cave again. Do they have an answer or not? Another Aspirant. Does that change anything? I don't think so. If they have the Wandering Emperor, it still doesn't really change anything. I think this is still our best play. I think we go for it here. We'll see what happens. If they flash in the Emperor, it's going to suck, but they don't necessarily have it. Okay, let's see it. They do have the Emperor. Damn. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Okay, have to do it the hard way now. That last card. Okay, opponent powers up Barons. They plus the Aspirant, give a first strike, another counter. Looks like they're planning to attack with the Barons here. Attack with everything. That is lethal. We have to block someone. Probably kill the Aspirant here. As sad as that is. Actually, if we just top deck land, we win, right? So let's just block as much damage as possible. We'll do it like this. And then keep the 4-2 and then see if we can top deck. Oh, we got the Aspirant win. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, take 4. I think the opponent overextended a little bit there. And that should be game. Okay, a little bit close there. Opponent did have a Wandering Emperor, but we're going to get there anyway. Ooh. Alright. Looks good enough. No black yet, but we'll get there. Start with a Cave. Nothing on 1. Tap land by the opponent. Okay, more white is fine. We'll play a blue just in case we actually hit that black mana source on 3. Don't think we'll need Odawara. Rather save this in case we need more white at some point. Okay, that's interesting. Spellbinder. Yeah, Spellbinder's okay. We might save it another turn for Meathook Massacre. Get another Aspirant out, I think. Let's put one of them here. And the other on the Aspirant to avoid a -1 Massacre. Okay, that's fine. Drop an Initiate. Alright, everyone survives Massacre this turn. Maybe next turn we play the Spellbinder, try to take it out of their hand. Rafine, okay. We hit our own black mana source, though. Which is pretty good, because we can attack with it. So here comes our own Rafine. Let's put the counter here. Get in with both these guys. We'll have you Connive, I think. That's the target they most want to remove. Yeah, but it's better with the Initiate going. Okay, we'll drop off you. And a land, maybe? Should be fine like that. Opponent takes their free block there. Drops down to 14. Feels good to be on the play here. See if we can get some nice Rafine damage in. Wandering Emperor flashed in right now. Because they really want to get rid of the Aspirant. Okay. Interesting.
My judgment is fine.
Yep, take our own free block here. Pump Squad. We have enough mana to pay for Brutal Cathar, though, which is pretty good, I think. I think that's fine, actually. Next turn we play the Adversary. Ward 1, auto pay, that's fine. Keep their options low. You can go here, you can go face. And I guess we'd rather get you bigger, even though this is more damage. It's the most likely removal target, though. Yeah, let's put it on the... it's kind of tough to say. Let's put it on the Initiate, actually. I think they really want to get rid of Rafine. This, ooh. Suppose we can drop off backup Rafine here. What do we want to do next turn? We really want to Adversary. Spellbinder could be okay, but I don't think we're as concerned about it this matchup. Aspirant might be a little bit better. Let's do it like this. Opponent drops to 12. They want to remove the Cathar. They want to remove the Rafine. They want to remove the Initiate. They're not going to have mana to do everything. So we're putting them in a little bit of a pickle here. They scoop. Very nice. Nice. All of our colors. Thalia on 2. Start here, do nothing. White. White Veteran. Alright. Interesting. Another Thalia. We'll play you on blue. I guess we can technically save you one more turn. Play you on black. Thalia. Maybe we top deck a different blue source. Odoar could be valuable. Just bouncing a giant creature that has a lot of tokens forces it to come back in without the tokens. So it's possible we need it. Second white source. No black yet. Aspirant. Alright. Could be mono white clerics, angels. Put the counter there. Sure. Well, I think we're dropping Rafine this turn. They're not going to have a lot of removal for us. Get in there. Yep. What do we least need? Probably backup Thalia. It's an easy pick. Okay, opponent takes 3. Goes down to 18. Alright, they do hit the black mana source. And it's a cleric. Okay. Interesting. Interceptor. Well, we could start with a, I think we just attack with both here first. See what we draw. Then we can plan out things afterwards. It's possible we save the Interceptor for their turn. Let's make you even bigger. Oh, that's pretty good. I wish I had played out a land beforehand, but do we need you to be bigger than 4? They can't kill it at all if we drop off 2 creatures here. So we can probably drop off Initiate, one of the Spellbinders, and hold Interceptor. Okay. They take it all. I think we drop a Plains and hold either the Interceptor or the Emperor here. Feeling in a strong strategic position here. Thalia, very annoying for them to deal with. Now, they do have the mana for double Vanishing Verse. They drop another Aspirant. Is that the thing we bounce? Nah, they just replay it. That's fine. Okay, they get all their triggers. They get a little life here. I think it's all fine. Okay, counters go there. I hope they attack with that guy. Get a nice little Wandering Emperor pick. Just you. Oh, we're taxed out because of Thalia. My bad. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just take it. Alright, yeah, we'll drop the Interceptor here. Just be mana efficient. They didn't play anything big. Let's see if they have... They scoop on that. Okay. That's a lot. We definitely forgot about the tax on the Emperor, but that's alright. Hope you enjoyed today's gameplay. There are a couple tweaks to this deck from what most people play that I want you to know about. I did cut Sungold Sentinel in favor of Intrepid Adversary. In my mind, they both die to play with fire, and they both can be blocked by Shambling Ghast and die, whereas the Adversary adds a little more punch in the form of lifelink and pumping your entire squad, so I think it is the better card in this deck. I also cut 1 copy of Obscura Interceptor. Most people run 4 here. I cut it down to 3 to make another slot for a 2-drop because you really do want to go 1-drop, 2-drop into Rafine so you can attack with 2 creatures and get 2 connives. That is the ideal play pattern. Lastly, I cut Rafine's Tower. People are playing this tap land, but you really don't want tap lands in this deck. You want to curve out 1, 2, 3 as often as possible, and the Sanctums do a great job. You can get away with Rafine's Tower because there are so few 1-drops that you can just play Rafine's Tower on 1, but you don't want to draw that, top deck that, have that be your 3rd land, and then just be a turn slow. So run these dual lands instead, and you'll be happy. That's the deck. If you enjoyed today's gameplay, as always, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know. Leave a comment what deck I should play next. I'm Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.